All right, here we go. Here we go. About a mile in to a 22-mile run along this ridge. It's kind of full commitment trail run. This is about 9 miles longer than any distance I've run before. Calling it a run. It's gonna be a lot of hiking. My wife dropped me off at one end, my truck's at the other. So not really any bailing out. Just gotta get to the other end. I got a pile of snacks with me, so I'm just gonna eat my way through this. Feel good so far. It's pretty out here. First snack of the day. Definitely not pushing the pace too much. Trying to walk these inclines. Figure I can run more further into the run. Start slow, so we'll see how it goes. Just trying to eat now. 3 miles in, feeling pretty good. These first 3 miles are kind of in some thicker stuff. This area is kind of notoriously thick with grizzlies. So there's been a lot of hey bear going on. I haven't seen any sign of anything yet, but by myself, I'd rather not run into one. Hey bear. Hey bear. Just over 6 miles in, feeling pretty good. Just reached the high point of this ridge. So it's definitely rolling back to the truck, but 16 miles to go. And it's gonna be mostly downhill from here. So I feel pretty good about my pace so far, considering the first 6 miles were mostly up. And it's gonna be kind of flat, rolling, and down from here. So the scenery is pretty unbelievable. My words can't describe it. Here we go. Head down. Waffle number 2, I think. My first sign of any bear shit. Looks pretty old, but hopefully they're not hanging out around here no more. Nine miles in, feeling all right. 13 miles back to the truck. First little creek, I'm gonna stop. Try and see if I can restock a little bit of water here. Doesn't really seem to be flowing, but it's July. Really ineffective. I think I hear a creek around the corner. I'm just gonna keep going. Oh, perfect. Got a proper creek for filling up water. Sweet. Shit. Shit. Well, I guess I didn't think about the fact that I hadn't used that scary pen all spring. I guess I hadn't used it since last fall, and batteries are dead. Less than 10 miles in, just over 9, and I got 14 miles of truck, so Guess I'm just gonna wing it. This water's pretty high up here. I don't think there wouldn't be any beavers up here, so hopefully it'll be good. Guess we'll find out in a couple days. Things are pretty good. Just crossed 10 miles. 12 miles ago. Last major climb right now. I don't want to say it'll be cruisy after this climb, because there's definitely some steep descents, but there shouldn't be too much more climbing. Hopefully it'll be pretty runnable from here on out. This is definitely sheep country up here, or mountain goats. Surprised I haven't seen anything. Maybe I'll come over one of these ridges and there'll be a couple rams hanging out in Ramtown, USA. Not to be confused with Ramtown, Canada. Just over 11 miles in, which means I'm just about halfway, which means it's time for a little treat. If I can get it out. Little treat. Trail running is really just trying to eat while you're mouth breathing and try not to trip. A little over 13 miles. Coming up on the furthest I've ever run. Starting to get into the pain cave. I'm gonna stop up here, eat some real food, see if that helps. 9 miles to go, 9 miles to the truck. Felt really good that first 10 miles. Last 3, it's been slowly setting in. A little over 15 miles. Feeling all right. Food definitely helped. I'm not built to run. More built to swim. Pick heavy things up off the floor. Maybe even carry a heavy backpack. But this is good for me. My wife and I signed up for a 30K in a couple weeks. So I wanted to do a longer run, see how I feel. We were supposed to do a 30K. However, we got a 6-month-old kid. We don't have anyone to watch him. So instead of doing the 30K, I switched, signed up for the 50K so she can do the 30K. She's a better runner than me, but we'll see. I figured I can probably at least hike that. But this is a good test run. See how it goes. That was graceful. Just over 17 miles. Should mean I'm under 6 miles to the truck. Time for another little treat. I'm gonna eat my way to the truck at this point. We're getting close. I can almost smell it. Haven't filled up water since that creek crossing around mile 9. Ran by a couple ponds, but without my scary pen, being able to scare all the germs away, I'm a little hesitant about stagnant water. Felt a little more confident in that creek. A long time ago, I used to guide whitewater kayaking in Ecuador, and we'd sometimes paddle rivers with less than ideal water quality. When you get off the river, you either drink a Coke or do a shot of tequila. And it's supposed to kill anything you might have accidentally ingested from bad water. I never got sick when I did that. So all I can say is I'm looking forward to a Coke when I get back to the truck and to a gas station. That's all I'm thinking about right now. Just a Coke, full sugar, full commitment, corn syrup. Just about 19.5 miles. About 3.5 to the truck, maybe a little less. And I'm officially out of water. I don't think I'm gonna come across any. Hopefully I'm there in less than an hour. But whew, got in the pain cave a little bit on this one. Oh buddy. Found there's a little water still in this bladder. I just kind of got to reach back behind my back and squeeze it. A couple little sips to get me through the last 2 miles. My legs are feeling it. This descent, it's not fun. My ankles are kind of shot. It's a big pile of bear shit. It's a couple days old, but getting close to the truck. Hopefully I don't run into him between here and there. Almost 22 and a half miles. I think it's gonna go over 23. Ready to be at that truck. I'm feeling it, man. Sure could have used a little more water. It's all right, we're almost there. Almost there. Just went over 23 miles. $10 miles more than anything I've run, hiked before. There's the road. Right there. Made it. What a beautiful sight. Back to the truck. Got water, a couple cold drinks maybe, some electrolytes. No, man, it's brutal. Well, see you next time. Finally made it to a gas station. The snagging continues.